So, a little bit of insight that I've just come through that I want to share is in respects to going through your shadow journey and a beautiful medicine and almost like a clear path through for your mindset and your way of thinking is rather than coming from the space and questioning, which has your kind of internal dialogue bring up questioning like, why is this happening to me? Why is it always me? Which kind of perpetuates the victim archetype. So it's rising above the victim archetype and looking at it through the lens of what is the outcome from this? What is the lesson here? What am I going to gain from journeying through this experience? And I know for me, through some really difficult shadow journeys and navigating and finding my way through, that questioning process would be, well, what is the lesson here? And sometimes, even speaking to myself on those levels of what is the lesson can be a little bit hard to drop into that wisdom space. So to reframe that, I would say, well, what is the theme? What is the theme of this experience? And oftentimes you'll come into that virtuous kind of energy when you journey through it. So, for instance, a process of me journeying through the completion of my marriage is the theme was liberation, but it took me a little bit of a journey of losing my way and being so caught up in the mind that I was unable to access that wisdom. And it came to a place of reaching out for support and dialoguing with a counselor that I could actually go, it was like a 5-minute conversation. It just helped me to come back into alignment of what I knew was truth and why I was going through this process and why it was happening to me was due to this theme of liberation. So once I could understand the theme and the essence, the energetic essence and imprints of the journey, then it was a lot easier for me to really come back into my sovereignty, back into my center, in my grounded presence, and to just go through the motions as they happen. Like, I, for one, I don't resist shadow work. I don't resist those really intense and hardcore emotions because I've learned through experience in my life that there's so much to be gained from actually walking with it, to sitting with those uncomfortable feelings, to, scanning yourself fully and doing some deep soul excavations. So coming to it from that mindset, it almost allows you to kind of like reverse engineer your journey. If you know what the theme is, you know what the outcome is from it, it almost allows you to soften into the space to, go through each single step that you need to take to get to the fulfillment of what that theme is, as a completion cycle, as a journey, as a quest, that there is an end point to it. And that's a really valuable tool and a valuable perspective and lens to be able to work through. And it kind of takes the pressure off of the intensity of the storm, so to speak, when you know that the storm, um, it has a purpose. And then it allows you to soften into that and to let go.